Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming for you my bi-weekly makeup basket. I did just film a collab tutorial get ready with me type video on this look. It is a collab with Stephanie from the Daisy Girly, so that should be coming up soon. But I am going to go ahead and get into this bi-weekly makeup basket, show you what I'm taking out, show you what I'm putting in, because I don't want this to be too long. But I am going to try and film a recap video of the last bi-weekly makeup basket. I'm going to try and do them for like the whole month, but this time I'm just going to do it based on my last bi-weekly makeup basket. I may or may not do it. If I do it, I'm going to do it immediately after this video, and I'm just going to talk about the things that kind of stood out to me in the basket, just so that these videos are not as long. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you two products that I have gone ahead and finished up in this 2-week period of time, and this is a CC cream that is actually in my sample Roulette project, which I normally don't show things that are in my projects, but this was my foundation combo for this last 2 weeks, and I have finished them both. So I am going to go ahead and pull some new foundations. I'll show this at the end, what I'm going to be using for those new products. I'm just going to go ahead and go through some things that are kind of like in my basket all the time and that I kind of just use on an everyday basis. First, I'm just going to show you this Butter London mascara. I did go ahead and pull this in inspiration of Abby from Make Life Your Runway. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in. It's not kind of harming anything being here, and every once in a while I want to be a little playful and I go ahead and throw this on, but not something that I use every day in my makeup basket, but I am going to go ahead and keep that in. As far as eyeliners and things of that nature, I really only have one that's kind of not in projects, and this is my nude liner by Rimmel. This is the Scandalized Nude Liner, and I'm going to go ahead and leave that in just in case I want to use it. As far as eye bases, I have my Jumbo Pencil in Milk just to make some colors more vibrant and pop when I use brighter colors for eyeshadow. And then this is my NARS Pro Prime. This is my current... This is my current eyeshadow base, as well as my Paintpot, which is in a project. I am almost done with my NYX Wonder Pencil. I've been using this just to kind of spot cover some blemishes and blend out. As far as brows that are not in projects, I still have my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper and then my Anastasia Brow Gel in Brunette, and I'm going to go ahead and keep using those. Two mascaras that are not in project, the Lash Sensational by Maybelline and the L'Oreal Collagen Mascara. I'm still using those interchangeably. I am trying to remember to use my Sills Booster. I always call this the Faux Sills. This is the Sills Booster. That is a primer for your eyelashes, and I'm still trying to remember to use that all the time. So if you remember from my last basket, I had, let me get these. I had 4 colors by ColourPop that I had not yet used. This is Hot Tamale. This is Snakebite. This is the color Prickly Pear, and this is the color Mirage. I had a couple of standouts from these particular products, and that would be the Hot Tamale and the Prickly Pear colors. I will go ahead and give you swatches of these since I've been really bad about doing that. This is the color Prickly Pear. It's kind of a really nice purpley kind of taupe color. And I will go ahead and show you Hot Tamale, which is a nice kind of orange, red, brown kind of color. And I'll go ahead and put those two side by side. That's Prickly Pear and the color Hot Tamale. Ignore those other shadows at the top of my hand. Those are for later, a couple of things that I'm going to go ahead and put into my basket. So these colors in the colors, actually I lie, because this color in Snakebite, I found a color, a look that I really liked with this, and I'm going to go ahead and leave this in too. As you can probably tell where this is going. It's kind of got like a gold type color to it, and I really enjoyed that color with the color Honey Pot from my Too Faced Naturalized palette. And as I mentioned in my last, I think bi-weekly makeup basket, or in my last, no, I think it was in my last update for my Pan That palette, I really want to get some use out of that gold color for the holidays. So those are the 3 colors from ColourPop that I'm going to go ahead and leave in. This is the color in Mirage, and I'll go ahead and just show this to you on my finger. I don't think I have any more room on my thing. This is like a kind of a silvery kind of green color. It's really interesting, and I probably will pull it for future bi-weekly makeup baskets and to use here and there in the future. It's just really not going with any of the color schemes that I've kind of been really enjoying these last couple of weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that color in Mirage out. I'm going to keep going with eyeshadows. And so the first 2 are this NYX color in Hot Tamale. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just show you on my finger. That's got kind of like an orangish kind of color to it. I guess I'll swatch it on my arm here. As you can see, it's like an orange color. And then this is the color in Rule by MAC. And I'm going to go ahead and I did find a look, actually the one that I'm wearing today, that really incorporates these 2 colors beautifully. However, one of the things that I'm going to pull for shadows for next week really has a color that I think would replace this. So I'm going to go ahead and take out MAC Rule, and I am going to go ahead and leave in the NYX Hot Tamale because I really enjoy this look and want to keep doing it. The color MAC Smoky Mauve, and this is one of their extra dimension shadows, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this color out for now, but it is a gorgeous kind of taupey silver mauve kind of color, but I am going to go ahead and pull this out for now. I've showed this 100 times. This is MAC's Boom Boom Room. Again, very similar to Solstice, like a glitter over spray top coat kind of thing, and that also is being used in this look. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this in. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick through, got a couple more, one more thing for eyes, and that is my MAC pigment in Vanilla. I'll go ahead and swatch this again as well. This is the color in Vanilla. I'll go ahead and put this like up. I don't know if you can see it, it's right here. And so I've really been enjoying this pigment in a look that I've been doing with the industrial liner, as well as for a highlighter. I've really been digging on this for a highlighter recently. It is the dupe for my beloved Thunderstruck by Kat Von D, which is just too soft to deal with in life. So I decided I'm not going to repurchase that. This is the ColourPop Cheek color in the color Parasol. This is a highlighter. It is a gorgeous highlighter, and just because I don't care how many highlighters I have in my basket, I'm going to go ahead and leave this in. I was going to pull it out, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it in. And this is on my knuckles right here. It's just so super unique. It's peachy, it's gold, it's champagne. It's just so super unique and so pretty. I'm going to go through the generic stuff. This is just my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Transparent. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in just for touch-ups and things like that. This is my Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter in the color Hollywood Boulevard. I do swatch this in my favorites video that should be coming up soon, so I'm not going to go ahead and swatch that. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I think I might have even swatched it before. I'm going to go ahead and leave that in. We'll keep going with cheap products, but we'll bounce back over to blush. This is MAC's color in Fun Ending. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one, as well as MAC's color in the color Animal Instincts. This is a frost. Animal Instincts is a frost. I don't really see it that way. It doesn't come across that way on the cheeks. I think it's starting to get a little bit of hard pan. Fun Ending is a satin. So these are the two colors. And you can not really see them. They're really pigmented on the cheeks, but they don't do that great in swatches. I really enjoy these two together on my cheeks. I usually put the Animal Instincts on the back part of my cheeks and then the Fun Ending on the apples, but I am going to go ahead and take these out. I really want to focus on the blushes that I have in my projects for the end of the year, and I am going to pull in one more, and I think I'm going to leave one in for this basket. So I'm going to go ahead and go through a couple more things. This is my Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer in the color Rich Bronze, and I have hit pan on this. I'm going to leave this in just because it's kind of one of those things that when I want to use it, I want it to be there, but I haven't been using it most recently. This is the MAC highlighter in the color Oh Darling, the one that everybody's been lusting over, and there it is on my forearm there. I am going to go ahead and leave this in as well. I really enjoy this when I use it. It is similar to Hollywood Boulevard, but they're different. They're just different enough that I'm going to go ahead and leave that color in. I'm not going to swatch all three of these because I have swatched them before, but these are my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. This is the Duochrome in Mai Tai. This is the color in Beaches and Cream. It is a matte. This is the Cherry Cola. It is a matte. I have not gotten much use. I did one look with this Cherry Cola, but I really did enjoy its look on the eye, where I said before that it was really, I'm sorry, that was my app. It was really dry and hard to swatch, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that in, those three shadows. I am going to have way more shadows than I thought I was going to in this basket. But e.l.f. blush in the color Koi. I don't know if I ever really swatched this. I know I used this in my $20 makeup challenge. It is a little bit powdery, as you can see, but it's got kind of a brownie color to it. But when you put it on the skin, it's so versatile. It's got a mauve, see how you can, it's got like a mauve, purpley kind of tone. I don't know. The light is kind of washing it out a bit. But you guys saw in my $20 makeup challenge how versatile this is. I was able to use it in my crease. I was able to use it as a contour, as a blush, in my eyebrows. It's a wonderful, wonderful product, and I'm going to go ahead and leave that in for my next 2-week basket. Really enjoy using that, although I have so many blushes, especially ones that are like in my projects and stuff, that I really didn't focus on that these last 2 weeks, but I did get a use out of it. I'm proud to say, as I said in my last basket, I really want to use everything that is in my basket, and I have used everything at least once in some capacity, in some look, somewhere. So I'm really proud of that. This is the IT Cosmetics color in the, it's the CC Radiance Ombre Blush in the color Je ne sais quoi. And this is something that Abby and I pulled together, as well as the MAC Oh Darling and the Makeup Geek shadows. And I think Abby left this in her last, I almost called her Maggie. Abby left this in her last basket, but she hasn't posted it for this week, so I don't know if she left it in. I do mine every 2 weeks. She does hers every week. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because, like I said, I really do want to focus on the blushes that are in my projects, but I really did enjoy that product and that blush, and I will pull it again. This is my Tarte, I think this is the, I forgot what it was called this year, and I'm sorry if I'm blinding you. But this is the Tarte blush palette from this year. I didn't show this in my last basket, but I really enjoy the color Prim, which is that center color right here. And so I like to have it there just for that color if I want to throw that color on. But there is the Baby Doll blush from Tarte in there, or Doll Face blush in here, which is in my project. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out because I realize how much I really already have in my No, you know what? I'm going to leave this in. I'm going to leave this in because I have my project blushes, I have Koi, and then I have Prim, which are all different kind of colors that I can kind of use. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that in. We're coming down to lip products as far as what is already in my basket. Did forget to mention this Best in Faux false fibers that I'm using with my mascara every now and again. As far as the color in Dark Side and Night Moth, I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. That being said, I'm not going to officially have these in my basket, but if I do want to use them or I want to use Night Moth or something like that, I'm going to just go ahead and pull it back out as I want to. This is the e.l.f. matte lip color in the color Tea Rose. This is the one color that I'm actually going to leave in my basket because I really do enjoy this color. Because this color is so similar on the lips, they are different, but because it's so similar on the lips, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Kat Von D Rakim liquid lipstick. I did use this once, this basket, but I don't use it enough in this time of year, and this color is so similar and I love it. I love the formula of this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this. It's just so easy to put on. So that is everything that I already have in my baskets that I'm going to go ahead and take out and leave in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the things that I'm going to put in for this 2-week period of time. I'm just kind of stacking everything back in this box over here. I lied real quick. The 2 Revlon lip butters that I pulled along with Abby for our collab, I'm going to go ahead and take these out. And I didn't say, but the reason why I'm kind of trying to pull all my lip products out is I'm really trying to focus on the lip products that I have in my projects for the end of the year, as I said about the blushes. So I'm just really trying to focus on what I have in projects as far as lip products and blushes go. So I'm kind of trying to make that bare minimum in my baskets. So that is it. I just dropped one of my blushes. I'm going to replay that video back because I'm sure I had like a really ridiculous look of terror on my face because it dropped on its face, but it survived. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move into the things that I'm going to go ahead and put in this basket, and it's just a few things here. I'll just go ahead and show you real quick. To replace the foundations in my basket, I'm going to go ahead and pull this Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream in the color light medium. This is the one with 2% salicylic acid, which I think really helps my skin. And then I've really been wanting to pull this back out. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I really do enjoy a matte look, and I do have an illuminator that I'm trying to use up, so I'm going to kind of try and mix it with this, sheer it out, maybe mix these two together. So those are going to be my foundation for the next 2 weeks. As far as cheek products, sorry, everything's like way away from me. As far as cheek products, I really wanted to pull my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Soft and Gentle. It's the oldie but goodie highlighter that everybody seems to have kind of forgotten about. It's a little bit on the champagne side. It's a little bit on the more conservative side for the highlighters that I have in my project right now. I am wearing this today on the high points of my cheeks, so it's pretty subtle. I really do enjoy that though. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Stereo Rose. Now this is the second release of the Stereo Rose, or the controversial release, should I say, because they say it doesn't look the same as it once did. This is the color right here. But when it came out again, actually I'm not quite sure because I think it's permanent now, but when I got it, I think it was in a limited edition collection still. So there definitely is not as much veining in it as there was in the original one if I go back and look at pictures on Google and stuff. So, but this is the color in Stereo Rose. And I'm going to use that as a blush. So, like I said, I'm still got quite a number. Maybe that's why I went to go pull out my Tarte palette, but we're just going to go with it. So the next thing I have pulled to kind of go along with my gold theme, this holiday season are all the gold color tattoos that I have. This is the color in Gold Rush, this is the color in Bold Gold, and this is the color in Gold Shimmer. So I'll go ahead and show you. This is Gold Shimmer, and this is like one of those deeper, more antiqued gold colors. This is the color in Bold Gold, and this has a little bit of a lighter, more yellow gold, kind of like a light yellow, pale yellow gold to it. And this is the color in Gold Rush, and this is like in your face, like yellow straight up gold. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you those on my hand. This is the Bold Gold, this is the Gold Rush, and this is the Gold, no, this is Bold Gold, this is Gold Shimmer. It looks more like a very antiqued gold color. And then I also pulled my color in Bad to the Bronze, which I'm going to try and work on next year to finish up, just because I thought a nice bronzy color would be good too. And I know everybody's seen those colors a million times. So the very last products that I wanted to pull, I wanted some color in my looks other than the looks that I've kind of got going with some of my pan projects, products. And so I went ahead and pulled out my Kat Von D Monarch palette. I know that Stephanie from the Daisy Girly just purchased this, so I wanted to go ahead and pull this out and use it. And also I thought that since that's kind of more on the neutral side, I would go ahead and pull my Kat Von D Chrysalis palette as well. And so here this is. And so those are going to be my little fun colors for the next 2-week period of time. And so that is it. That is my makeup basket. I tried to make it go a little quicker. I do apologize. They always seem to be 20 minutes. So I guess we should all just accept that Kristen's makeup baskets are 20 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. I have a couple lined up that I really need to get edited. This one's definitely going to get edited today so that it can go up tomorrow on Sunday when my normal makeup baskets go up. And I will get caught up on my videos here soon. I do apologize. It's just been really crazy with work and really stressful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks. Bye.